Knowing when to keep quiet is part of another subtle but important cognitive skill that school-agers learn. Selective attention is the ability to screen out distractions and focus on a given task. Like Lorenzo and Diane. Outside, the world might be coming to an end. They probably wouldn't even notice.
School-agers have developed a sophisticated understanding of their own thought processes, known as metacognition. They can also process information much quicker. Both of these factors help them to evaluate cognitive tasks in a strategic and creative manner.
We cut out this, and then we cut it into smaller pieces.
Jesse and Lucas knew they could solve this geometry assignment by breaking it down into small steps.
Square unit. This is another whole square unit.
On this, and then
this.
And then where's the other one?
Is a leftover piece.
They were able to focus on only the less familiar aspects of the problem and never lost sight of the big picture.
This one make a whole piece because if you put them together, see, they make a whole piece.
Jeffrey Sachs has studied the body part counting strategies of Oxopman children in Papua New Guinea.
The Oxopman use a 27 body part counting system. They begin counting with the thumb on one hand, count around, up around the upper periphery of their body, down until the little finger of the opposite hand. In a traditional life, there's really not a lot of need for representing number in everyday life, or very little need for representing number.
Things changed when Western-style arithmetic was introduced into local schools.
Find the answer, and write it on your boards.
As kids were engaged with these new kinds of arithmetical problems, they constructed arithmetical strategies that weren't in the culture and weren't in their own indigenous community. In some sense, these were novel historical inventions of these children in the social history of the Oxopman group.
Let's pretend that he's a very rich man and he has 17 pigs, and his brother gives him 5 more pigs. And how many pigs would he have altogether?
To solve then 5 plus 17, a child might do something like this. 17 is represented on the neck of the other side of the body, and he adds 5 more, and he does that by looking at his hand and saying the thumb goes to the shoulder, the first finger goes to the bicep, third finger goes to the elbow, the fourth finger goes to the forearm, and the fifth finger goes to the wrist. And wrist on the other side of the body in the Oxopman language is the equivalent to the number 22 in our system.
How many does he say?
He said 22 of them.